Welcome from the Jackson County Department of Transportation, the Managing Director and Director of Engineering, Angela Klein, and newly named Superintendent Joe DeBow. Welcome.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks for taking time to be with us in what I know is your busiest season.
It is a very busy season, that's for sure.
It is.
And I said newly named Superintendent Joe DeBow. You've been part of the team at JCDOT for a while. Now you're superintendent. What does that mean?
It means I'm not bringing the equipment. I am organizing the equipment to get it to the job site.
Cool.
So,
And your base is the Henrietta Garage.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got summer projects, construction season. You've had some road closures, detours, and you're building a roundabout.
Yes, many projects going on. About 95 miles worth of work this year.
Wow.
Out of 1,600, so
So
a lot of work.
MDOT's putting roundabouts along 94. City has a handful, and now JCDOT. You've got 2 roundabout projects right now, right?
2 being built this year. Rives is our first one that will be open hopefully the end of this week. They're paving right now as we speak, the top course, and then they'll get the signs and pavement marking done and get that opened up. So yeah.
And the other one is the McCain-Deering.
Yep, that is newly started. The pictures we have there are some construction pictures of them laying in the footprint of the peanut roundabout. I think we've talked about before that this one's not a traditional round roundabout. It's more of a peanut shape.
Peanut, like a Planter's Mr. Salty peanut?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you were by a drone or you're up in the air and you look down, it's going to be shaped like a peanut.
And this has been very well received because the intersection is notorious for crashes.
Yeah, both of these intersections have high crash frequency, so they're both safety grant funded projects.
Oh yeah, and there's this Springport and Rives Junction roundabout.
Yep, that was when we had all the curb and the islands in, and they're paving the first course in that picture, but today if you're out there, they're finishing the paving, so it'll be done.
That's a high traffic area too.
It is, yes.
Yeah. And really it solves what I think is, I always thought it was a bad intersection, particularly if you're heading south. You don't get great visibility.
Right, and most of the traffic goes directions here, Joe?
You got east, west.
It goes from Rives up Springport. So there wasn't clear visibility. But with this roundabout, they'll just be able to enter in or come without potentially having to stop.
Mm. And is there a third roundabout? Like way out
We
in
have
Parma?
2 Parma? Not
No.
for us.
No. Okay.
We have 2 more in design phases, but
Oh.
those won't be built for 2 years.
Where are those?
You're going to ask me. Let's see. Minard Park is one. And then the third one is, I can't think of it right this second. Sorry.
We've got 2 years to plan.
Yeah. No, my engineers know where it is, and I should know, but.
So much of the work is being done, as you mentioned, minor, but the Northwest area seeing a lot of work to accommodate the new planned growth on County Farm Road, new industrial park.
Yeah. Yes. Avoid the area right now. There's
Yeah.
3 different projects that have detours. MDOT has their Blackman Road, or their bridge project that's got it closed down for a week or 2. Our roundabout that we just talked about, and then County Farm has the detour.
And here's County Farm Road. You're not just doing the road, you are putting in some new features.
Yeah, so this project, the Ayrshire Drive, is for the technology park that is being built. And then County Farm has some road widening and some new signals going in to accommodate for the traffic that will be going there. To date, it says 50% complete. To residents driving by, it doesn't look like we've done much because most of it's been underground. Mm-hmm. But over the next couple of weeks, they'll see a big change. There's concrete sidewalk and curb that will be going in on County Farm. They'll be starting to get the concrete in on Ayrshire, so
And
it's moving.
And it turns out there's quite a few people that walk to work or bike to work to places like TAC.
Yep.
So that'll be very welcome and safe.
Yes, yes. So that was one of the big things, getting that sidewalk to get employees from TAC safely to bus stops and things that are there. So we're excited about that. I think that was one of my first pleasant calls that I got, was a resident that was upset when I first took my position 7 years ago when I came over about not having sidewalks there. So
There you go. Did you
Exciting.
save that resident's name and phone number?
I wish I did, but they'll see it. They'll know.
And it's chip seal season. I think most people know what that is, but Joe, does it have a scientific explanation?
We put emulsion down and we put stone on top of it, and it seals the root. That was my first project as a new superintendent for the Henrietta Garage, is being on the other side of the coin and ordering the emulsion, making sure the trucks are in the right area, and doing that delicate dance of having everything in the right place. So the people that are on the crew have been doing a great job. The working foreman has been doing that job for a while, so he's been walking me through it as well. So
Now,
learning curve, but it's been going really well with the
Right.
chip seal.
So what's the fog seal part of the chip seal?
So fog goes on top after we've, so we lay the emulsion, the stone, and then we sweep and we apply that fog seal. And it's kind of a top glue that holds it all together.
And that's the most recent advancement made in this technique of road preservation.
Adding the fog to the
Yeah.
chip. Yeah, I think probably within the past 10 years that's been something that's been added.
And
There
that's
was a
made
lot
it-
of stone loss before.
Yeah, and I think it's made it more palatable for people
Yeah.
because the stone was a lot looser before you would kind of seal it, basically, right?
There's an art to chip seal.
There is. We have crews out there right now that we've just stopped today because we thought of rain. But so we stopped today, but we have a crew right behind the chip seal that is sweeping up all the loose stone. They try to get ready for, and will be ready for the fog seal. So
Because if you don't sweep that loose stone, then with vehicles hitting it, it will dislodge the stone that's set into the emulsion. So then we'll just have a bare road again. So
Yeah, so wait, like if you're a bicyclist, because I know you hear from bicyclists.
yeah.
And by the way, you guys are preparing the roads, making sure that the potholes are filled so the pedal and wine folks can have a safe event.
we just talked about that this morning.
Nice, thank
Yeah,
you.
so-
All right, let's talk about Blackman Township. So you've gone through Spring Arbor, Summit Township, what else? Those are the two main.
Those are the two. Blackman's our third main
Blackman's third, so
complete program.
you're doing all the local streets in the township,
Correct.
all of them.
Yep. All public local streets.
Okay.
If there's a private road, which there are in Blackman, we're not doing that. But the Birdland subdivision, which I don't know if that's a technical name or we've nicknamed it, but
You've got all the bird species up there, I think.
Yeah.
No
So-
penguins, but
It is.
falcon.
People call it Birdland.
Peacock, yeah.
yeah. So that's getting the top course of paving, I think, this week, and that should be done. But that was our first main project in Blackman this year. But Blackman will be done in 2025.
That's a lot. How many miles of roads?
Ooh, complete. I don't remember total for Blackman.
A lot.
We
I
have
mean,
10
it's-
that we're doing this year, so
How do you decide?
70-ish probably.
How do you decide which roads you do like the chip seal? How do you decide which? Does eventually every road get chip sealed?
Every road should get a chip seal. It saves a road from deteriorating. So once you start seeing the aged surface before it starts getting potholes, it would be ideal time to put a chip seal on because it rejuvenates that pavement and seals it off so water can't get in there.
And what kind of life does it add? Do you have any idea? On
So chip seal will extend the life of a paved surface 5 to 8 years.
no kidding. So
Yeah.
well worth it.
If you keep doing it 5 to 8 years, after each other, it will extend a road out 50 to 100. I mean, you can keep going.
You guys have a great Facebook page where you keep everyone informed. If you have any questions, you can visit their
Yes.
Facebook page or their website and see when your street or what you might have to be on the lookout for as far as detours in the days ahead. Great to have you here. Joe, what are you doing this weekend?
Not working.
Not working. There's an event going on in my town, our town. I'm probably going to be there. So the Grass Lake traffic jamming is going to be the 14th year. And JTV has been a part of that since day one.
It's
so
been one of our.
we thank you very much.
Yeah, one of our great community events. Thanks for all the work you do on that. And to everyone at JCDOT, thanks for all the great work. And be sure and be safe around these crews.
Yes.
Yes,
please.
you can't stress that enough because people put down your cell phones. We have workers out there that need to be getting home to their families as well. So thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Angela.
Thank you.
Angela Klein, Managing Director, Director of Engineering with JCDOT, and Superintendent Joe DeBow. More to